Let me put you on this side so I can see you. Hold on a second. No, make the mic. Oh, your mic's really low. There we go. Now we can hear you. What's up, Michelle?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, not much. Hey, Noel, you want to say hi to Michelle?
Yes, hi.
Hey, babe.
What are you up to, Michelle?
Um, balancing on pillows.
Doing what? Balancing on pillows? So what's going on over here? You're in a bad
I,
mood or something?
I'm not in a bad mood.
Why
I
was
think
it?
that,
Why was it fuck ski for real last night? Why'd you say all that? That was not nice. You just in a
no,
bad.
like, fuck
You,
you. Like, I always say fuck you.
oh,
Um,
lights
Gotti
are
girl
on.
might take a link.
Oh yeah, what's up with all this? So Gotti girl and Jonathan. What's up? What? I
No,
guess
but
I
Gotti
haven't
girl
seen
might
Gotti.
take a link because I was actually on the phone with her in the hospital when the doctor came in. And the doctor literally said I had broken ribs and about my back, about T12 being fractured. And Gotti girl was on the phone with me when the doctor actually came in and was talking about my MRI. So, like, I was just on the phone with Gotti Girl when the doctor came in. I'm like, hey, hang on a second. And the doctor came in with the results of my MRI. Like,
Uh huh.
Gotti Girl was on the phone with me. So, if people say I'm lying, then maybe Gotti Girl needs to take a link.
Well, I mean,
Because
nobody then just say the Gotti girl's lying. How's that going to solve anything?
it's your
Because
fucking mind.
I'm not the one that's saying that she's lying either. They're just going to say that you
I'm
called her.
just, oh, Jonathan, yeah. So when I was going into rehab, right?
Why is Jonathan texting Gotti girl? Like, how do they even know each other?
That's what
Did
I'm
you?
explaining. Yeah. So,
It
when I
makes
was
no
going
sense.
to, when I was going into rehab, right? Um, Please excuse me because it's hard for me to talk. Literally,
Or yeah, take your time and don't get
no,
worked
I
up.
really have two broken ribs. Um, so
You probably got cracked ribs, Michelle. I don't think they break.
no, they're fractured. It's
That's
12
what a
and
crack is.
13.
Like when you get a
Fractured, fractured is broken.
see
Um,
her.
it's so much fucking pain. Oh, dude, it
Did you
hurts
get?
so bad.
So
And if
let
I'm,
me understand this. You guys can't go to rehab now until you're off the pain pills.
it's not pain pills. It's until it heals.
Well, I mean, but I thought the rehab part. You can't go to rehab while you're
I
taking
can't
pain pills.
move. It's not the pain pills. I can't move.
How'd you
Like
get to the
what?
damn couch?
Huh?
How'd you How'd you get to the damn couch?
It's
I'm
so
gonna set you
hard.
backstage, Noel. I'll bring you back though.
So hard getting up and getting down. If I move like a millimeter,
You got the electricity or you got the candles?
I don't have electricity, but I got a
Why would you
disconnect
try and say you
notice.
need? Why would you want to need the money for electricity, but you still got electricity? You
I
just
have a disconnect notice, and if I don't pay it, they're going to shut my electric off.
when does that? Yeah. Oh golly, you better hit ATN because the house needs power. It's his house, and you got to pay
No,
for all that shit.
ATN and I aren't even speaking, especially after. Hold on, hold on.
What are you doing to break your back over there, Michelle? Jeez Louise.
I just want to reposition.
What is it? Are you okay?
Yeah, I just had to reposition.
So you ain't got no one over. Where's your okay? So where's Jonathan at now? And where's that woman? Are they? You ain't got nobody to help you while
I'm not
you
even
move around.
speaking to Jonathan because of what he did to Gotti Girl and what he said to me and what he did to Valentina and the fucking message he sent to you. We're not even speaking. He actually told me that this was my fault and that he's glad it happened to me.
Your loser buddy, the like super sober dweeb over there.
He thinks because he's got 15 months sober that he's fucking
He probably
superior and that he's God.
Michelle. He probably more miserable sober. So
And he's a dick. He's a douche. He's a
yeah.
dweeb. Like
Don't worry about that.
he gets on these Facebook dating sites and like tries to hunt women down and like torture them and
Well,
harass
so
them.
how did he get got? So he just got into your phone while you was in rehab, and
No,
then
no, 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 no. So before I went into rehab, right? Um,
uh-huh.
I wanted him to have my phone in case I got important calls or text messages and stuff.
And so he could like talk shit to me.
No,
Again.
no, I didn't think he was gonna talk shit to anybody, right? I was just like Jonathan, like, and I was gonna give him my Jeep, right? Because he was
What?
taking care of my. because
He's slinging
he's got
ding-a-ling
like
like that. You're giving him the damn Jeep, Michelle?
he's got
What
like a
the?
piece of shit car. It's got like 300,000 miles on it,
Well,
right?
I mean, he's
And he
got a
was gonna
car.
be taking care.
He needs two of
Listen,
them
let me
for.
finish. He was gonna be like taking care of my dogs, right? So I was like, well, I want you to have reliable transportation, and I've got like the Apple ID. You know what I'm saying? Like you can click it, like the Apple Pay. And
Yeah.
so I wanted him to have gas in my Jeep, right, and all that stuff to take care of my dogs. And so like on Sunday,
How do you know he's sober, Michelle? He done that. That's not sober person behavior. Like go through
no,
phones.
he's sober. He's just a fucking narcissist, and he thinks
I
because
mean,
he
look,
is.
what? Okay,
Can I
go ahead.
finish?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Right. So I hadn't been eating and stuff. Like I got down to like 107 pounds. And so he's like, you need to eat, you need to eat.
107 pounds.
And
Jeez.
he's like, you need to eat, you need to eat, you need to eat, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, so
Hold
they
on a second.
opened a hibachi restaurant in Pine Mountain. And I was like, yeah, yeah, I go there and I pick up sushi all the time.
All in though, hibachi. That's that Japanese shit.
Yeah, I love sushi. And so he's like, yeah, I've never eaten there. And I was like, yeah, I go pick up sushi all the time. So when I go, my bill's like, I don't know, 21 bucks. I pick up like two tuna, two
Hey,
salmon,
Michelle,
two.
how did it feel in your house? Did you have a central heating there?
Mm, I have electricity.
Well, you
Obviously,
don't.
you can see
I
my
don't
ring
know.
light.
Yeah, well, like I mean, I'm talking
You can
about
see my ring light.
the climate though. Like maybe you're conserving. You don't got all them damn lights on. I mean, the fans, do you?
I keep my fans on so I don't run my two AC units.
That's how I thought. The damn. Didn't I give you a lecture about the fans were going to run up the building, and here you are
No,
now.
I keep the fans on because I have two air conditioning units that I don't run.
No, okay, I get it, but you don't think that
It's
they.
cheaper to run the fans than the
But
two
you know
fucking air
what? There's
conditioning units
another
I have
cheaper
here.
option is to not have the fans or the electricity. That's super
Then
cheaper
it would
option.
be horrible.
There you go. That's what I was asking. I was going to ask you the next question. What's the weather like?
Well,
Probably
like the sun comes through those big bay windows I have, and it
it's
gets
nighttime
ridiculous
though.
hot.
So right now it's nighttime.
But I just keep the fans running to keep
Uh, okay, I got you. It's just. I remember what I told
I
you. I
got
said you got two
two.
fans.
Hold on. Fuck.
Calm down. Don't get let's not argue and get your ribs hurting over there.
It's the Ripski.
Okay, I'm not trying to rile you up, but it is funny that I said,
I keep
you
the
know,
fans running because they cool off the house more than running the two air conditioning units I have.
they cooled it off cheaper. I bet you the air conditioning works
Much
better, but it
cheaper.
costs more.
Much
Gotcha.
cheaper.
You know what you need is solar power, Michelle. That's what you need to hook up.
Oh Jesus Christ! You know how expensive it would be to put solar power on this house? Like probably $15,000.
And then that you make that money saving.
And there's trees over the house
Uh-huh.
that block the sun. Yeah, it'd
What
be
about the
disgusting.
you? So you remember the bats in that little attic thing that was on the outside of the house? Did you ever rectify that, or is it still like that? Still the same situation?
The
Like if you
bats.
went, yeah, if you went up there right now and opened the thing, do you think there's still bats in
So
there?
so there's a piece of screen that go
I
because
remember it vividly. The screen and it's pulled back, and you got to climb way up the outside of the house and read. And all, I'm telling you,
there has to be a vent in the attic. There has to be a vent. So there's vents in the attic because there has to be one.
okay.
But there's a screen over that, right? So when I showed you the bats, there's a screen to where they can't get in the attic.
Is it like also keep out it like ventilates the house, huh? It gets the smoking out of the
Yeah, it
house.
has those vents have to be there. But there's a wire screen over there so the bats can't get in the attic. They just attach to the screen.
All right, I got you. I was just curious, like
You know
I
what I'm
remember
saying?
that.
I don't have bats in the attic. There's a wire screen.
Whoa, but there's a fucking lot of bats on that screen, though.
Well, okay, but so they're on the screen, but they're not in the house.
Okay, I'm just saying we should get them off
There's
that
nothing I
screen.
can do for them fucking attaching to the wire screen, but they're not in the house.
Fumigate. Have you ever heard of that word, fumigate?
But they can't get in the house. The
This is where we
bats
were.
are
That's
bats
that.
are. It's
That's the house,
illegal.
Michelle.
Bats
But
are
that's the house.
What do you
Nocturnal.
what do you? No. They're
Flying
protected.
rats.
No,
Oh,
they're
they're
protected.
endangered like a species? Bats are? I
Yeah,
wouldn't,
they're
man, I'd light them
protected
on fire
class.
with a
You can't kill
flamethrower.
them.
What? Who
Hmm.
said this? Bats?
The fucking state says they are.
That's crazy, boy. Fuck them bats. I'd kill every one of them. They're like flying rats. They're deadly and
Well, the
disgusting.
former owner of the house,
That's what they
we
look
had
like,
to pass
Michelle.
a re-inspection, and we had bats, and the former owner of the house killed a whole bunch of bats. So we
Good.
passed the inspection, but you're not supposed to do that. But yeah,
So,
he
Michelle,
killed a
when I
whole
first
bunch of
started
bats
talking to
first
you,
capacity inspection.
Michelle, when I first started talking to you, I gave you
But
the advice that you should downgrade out of that big giant ass house, rehome your 2 pups, and go onto go
I
live in a
will
city.
never rehome Lola and Jake.
Well, that's another thing. So,
They're
what
like my
about
kids. They're like the only thing I have in this world.
Michelle? Come on, you
They're
got to
the
be
only
honest.
thing I have in
Hold
this world.
on,
Are you
Michelle, be
crazy?
honest. Hold on, Michelle, be honest. You know as well as I do that you
I
don't
love
even
them more
like
than
them.
life.
Michelle, you don't even like them dogs sometimes.
Are you fucking
Be honest.
crazy? Are you crazy?
Be honest, Michelle. You don't even like. Oh, here's
Thank
Gotti
you.
Girl. Well, I'm gonna bring
Okay.
Gotti Girl up. What's up, Gotti Girl? I'm gonna bring up Dave's mom,
Hey,
How are
Michelle.
you doing, honey?
I'm not gonna be here long, you
Nice to
guys.
see your beautiful face.
Yeah,
I,
let's see. How you doing? What's this loser
you
Jonathan
guys,
bothering you?
I
By
swear
the
on
way,
my
I'm drinking
life,
Milo sweet tea.
Hold on.
Michelle
Good,
was
Gotti.
in the hospital, and the nurse came in and read the results, and I said, have her repeat those back, and she literally said that her ribs were fractured and that 2 discs, I don't know the exact numbers
Vertebrae.
of the disc, and that she had a concussion. On my life, there's no way Michelle could have set that up at the hospital and them saying that.
This was
There's
on. You said it
no
was on your
way.
live. Did you say this was on your live, like your live stream?
No, we were talking on the
No,
phone.
on my life, I heard it with
On
my
your
own
live. Okay, I
ears.
got. I was trying to make sure what you were saying there. Yeah.
We were on the
I know
phone
you
when the
guys are
nurse
going
came
to say
in.
Michelle always lies. I swear to God, this happened.
But then, Gotti Girl, you know what they're gonna say about that though? They're gonna say you're lying for her, which I'm not.
No,
I
I'm
don't believe.
really
We were on
not.
the
I'm
phone.
really not.
I'm just telling you that
Stop it, Lola.
that's. I believe
Stop
you
it,
as a
Lola.
credible witness, but I will say that they're
Stop
gonna
it,
throw
Lola.
that out as.
And that
Yeah,
was not at the rehab center. That was the place. Obviously, she got taken to for her injuries at that center where they tested her. I
I was on
do
the
have
phone
to
what are
go,
talking.
we
but I
putting here?
swear to you guys, she is
Excuse me.
not lying about having fractured ribs and a concussion. Her back injuries, like I said, I don't know the name of that, but they said 2 disc or something, and
It's
then
vertebrae.
her
But
concussion and 2 fractured or 3 fractured ribs.
How was you? So okay, how were you on the phone with her? Like, you guys were just chatting.
we
Like,
were
what?
bullshitting.
Well, she was telling me what was happening.
Right, I got you.
I
We were on
just
my.
wanted Michelle to go into detox so she wouldn't be physically hurting when if something happened.
I got you.
I talked to Gotti Girl in rehab, and I talked to Gotti
Oh,
Girl
I'm
in the
friends with
hospital.
Gotti Girl too. I've talked to her,
No,
but
I'm
I
saying
didn't
I
know.
spoke to her in
Well,
rehab,
that's
and then I spoke to her in the
oh, good
hospital.
for you, hot shot. She likes you more than me. You want a cookie?
I just am
Just
telling
kidding.
you, we
I'm just
spoke
kidding,
when I
Michelle.
was.
Hey, well, let me hear about the Jonathan angle. What happened now? He got hit, got your phone, and how do you know all this shit about Gotti Girl or
Yeah,
whatever?
so okay, Gotti Girl, stay on the phone so I can explain this. So Jonathan said I was too skinny, right? And so Jonathan and I went to go eat sushi, and I was gonna
Well, they're
give
not gonna make you
Jonathan my.
fat. You're too skinny. He's gonna buy you the leanest dish on the planet,
No, he
sushi.
didn't
You're
buy
not gonna
shit.
get fat.
I fucking paid for it all.
Well, okay, I guess
And
that's
it
funny, but
usually
still.
cost me. Let me finish. It usually cost me like $20 to go pick up sushi and bring home, but the bill was like $70, and I paid for it all. But I was talking to Gotti Girl on the phone.
I gotta kick you, Michelle. I just got paid $50 to kick Michelle. An anonymous $50.
No
that
disrespect. I'm
that
gonna go ski. I'm off work. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
bye.
I gotta get the money where I can get it. That was a cash app. That was the
That
money.
was so that was so f up. Like
Hey,
it's
Noelle.
just like,
Noelle, listen though,
okay.
honey.
Yes,
Okay, I'm just gonna tell you that
yes.
there's a lot of history. A lot of history. So stay open minded and ski, behave yourself for a minute. and trust me, to all of
Oh,
us that have been around,
that's
that
funny.
was a good burn.
That's
This
funny.
woman deserves Yes.
Oh,
Okay. And you're
oh,
such a sweetheart, and I know what you're saying, but
no.
just bear with us.
You're right though, Noel. I feel scummy for doing it, but that's
He
it,
has a
it
great
Yeah.
heart. You'll see. You'll see.
she was a bit long winded there, Noel. I gave her plenty of stage time, let her get her
Yeah.
story out. We were all nice and quiet. She interrupted me about 7 times on my own show and pretty much told me to be quiet.
Exactly. Y-
Yeah, that was a little bit annoying in my head. I was like
And
about
I
to.
know. Oh no, El, bless your heart.
Some-
Hold on to your
Sometimes she'll
tongue.
talk me. Sometimes I actually fall asleep when she's talking, and then she'll get
Yeah,
people. I'm
Noel,
rude.
if you only knew, sweetheart, just please, please, please trust me. If you only knew. And this woman does not even allow, not once have I ever seen her in a conversation ever let anyone finish. She constantly
Oh my
interrupts,
god,
constantly. And for him to even like Ski, you get an
that,
A plus on that one.
that
No,
was funny.
A good
That was
solid
perfect.
A
I just
on
got
that one.
another. I got another cash app on the back end for kicking Michelle as well.
Can
That
we not do it again, or can we?
you want to back?
Well,
I've never said no to that question, but
I feel good about Noel. I feel like you'll really get it. You know,
like there's no
just
more info. So if you want, you could look her up on YouTube and find out the backstory. Sometimes she's an interesting character, but
there's a lot.
she'll talk in circles. Like she wasn't going nowhere with the conversation. That was it.
And girl, if you had to listen, this woman can tell the same stories, and I mean over and over. We've all heard them so many times, and go on and on. And this is Ski's panel, okay?
Yeah,
So
and I don't
keep in
think
mind.
I don't think that she was telling the truth. Anyways, I don't. She was that seemed a little odd. For one, for one,
What's wrong with her? Like okay.
oh wow. Well, one time she pretended that she had what was it, a stroke?
She faked
She
a stroke,
she
and
faked a
when we
stroke
say
and had
yeah,
everyone thinking that she died or she
and
was
really
dying.
when we say faked a stroke, I mean went
Like
all
told she had
out.
everyone was mourning her death and grieving
Yeah,
and everyone, and then
that's
she came
one
back
little
3 days
thing.
later. She came back 3 days later, and it was all a fake thing for
It was
attention.
all a fake.
The
She
DUIs, and not only the DUIs, but like making mockery of drunk driving was a very bad thing. That
Wait, does she have broken ribs or no? Was that a
the
fake or
reason
like?
no, that's
I'm going
what.
to
So
try
what
to
do you
explain
think?
this. The
What do
reason
you
that
think,
we're
Noel? What
the
do you
reason
think?
we're feeling this way about this, Noel, I'm so sorry, Ski. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead. Hit the
No,
blunt, honey. I mean,
uh,
honestly, like the reason I think that we're trying is that this she has done it so many times already. We've heard the same song and dance. So that's why we're thinking it's funny. I can see somebody new coming in going, that's pretty shitty. But
no,
you know,
yeah, no, that's why I was laughing so hard because
I know.
it is a very shitty thing that this is a nice normal person thinking like we're group bullying. It's not. There's people that do the same thing to me, but it's like that's just kind of like the nature of the internet, you know.
Yeah,
Is
you keep in
she
mind
trolling
Noel's
you
never seen a
guys or
rain.
no?
What's
What's
that?
that?
Is she trolling you guys? Like,
That's what I said from
Yeah.
the beginning. Well, me and you are on the same page already. Absolutely, that's what I
look,
thought the whole time.
I can tell. I can tell.
She's
That's what
been
I thought.
trolling for now about 2 years.
That's exactly what I said since the beginning. I said she was the super troll. She has
Yeah.
everybody thinking that she's this, and she's just doing it for attention. So it's like she's trolling. Yeah, I
And
get it.
I'm serious. If you
Well,
have
Well, hold
any
on.
into
extra
my
Yeah.
time,
brain
So
right
hold on.
now,
Time
it's
out.
just
What about she told us that she had no electricity? Now all of a sudden she got the electricity. She got the lights on. It's because she had the cam up. But the point is, she was trying to get money saying she don't have electricity, and we
well, the
wouldn't have
point
known.
is she told us she didn't have it. You
Yeah.
know, you can say, look, I'm going to be late in 5 days if I don't make this payment. You know, maybe, I don't know. But just for the love of God, just be
And there's a
truthful and
big difference
honest.
between fractures, cracks, breaks, like all these.
just be yourself. Oh my god, it's stuck in my brain like it's.
But
Oh,
yeah,
Ski.
yeah, Michelle, you're welcome to come back some other day. You need to go scam somewhere else.
I
She has
hate
made
that
about
we're
100
hate
YouTube channels. Yeah, she did make a lot of channels. That's
I
right.
hate
She
that
did.
Noel's Michelle Virgin. I'm so sorry. it,
Well, Michelle's been banned for like a year now on YouTube. It's been a long time.
I know she has. Oh gosh, there's just so much to explain it, Noel. I just can't. It's oh, ski.
Yeah, they say that she has done those fake messages too. I didn't want to hear that bullshit. And honestly, Gotti girl was the one that was. I don't know. She won't come up on the show, but come up on the panel by herself. Only with
Right.
Michelle. That was odd. And then furthermore, like the whole structure of the it being evidence, like it wasn't conclusive or
Right.
it didn't prove anything one way or the other. So
Right. It wasn't. She's
it
never
was
really
hearsay.
shown
Hearsay
any.
would be the term.
She's
Hearsay.
never ever really shown any real quote receipt of anything from day one. Like she might show some kind of bullshit, but it's not what you need to see.
What was
You know?
everybody saying about the dogs? The $500 or $1,000 or whatever it was for
I
a
think
dog.
the chat was just going crazy about, like they were straight up bidding for the dogs or something. I'm not
Well, it was like
because she
credible.
has two
Someone,
dogs.
yeah.
No,
Go
she
ahead.
has two beautiful dogs, and you've just got to go back and watch a couple of her videos. I hate to say that, but
Well, have you ever heard of Molly Go
I don't know
Lightly?
what's her link.
No,
do
there's
what?
not one. Have you ever heard of Molly Go Lightly, Noel?
Huh? Who?
Molly Go Lightly. You probably haven't heard of her either. Look up,
No.
type this in sometime.
She's been gone for a while.
Hold on, moderator. Put in the. Nah, I was gonna put the link. I see what you can.
Well, and another thing
They
about
don't
the
even link my
money.
videos. You know what they did? They took
What?
a video. They took material or video from my show, and they put it on their channel. Somebody else watching it, not even doing commentary. They put a video of Charlotte on Rumble watching my clip, and then they put the
Oh
link
yeah.
to Charlotte. They put the damn link to Charlotte's Rumble, and they don't even put a link to my channel.
Oh wow.
So I guess everybody might already know who I was in the
I'm
little
not
Michelle.
sure who that was.
It was I See What You Can, and they put the link to Charlotte's Rumble, and they put a clip of Charlotte on Rumble watching my video, but she was not even speaking. It was just my footage. It was so corny.
Oh gosh. Wow. Those are
I've never copyright claimed anybody and don't intend to.
right.
So,
Right.
But it's just like you could give me a link.
Yeah.
Hit it right there, though. You got Michelle out of here because I was getting ready to go to Snooze Fest. It was going to be Noel
It
up
was
here.
going to be a snooze fest. I know. I was backstage going, it's like,
She didn't
please.
even say that. She didn't. At least she didn't attack you this time.
Well, Ski, how it's just crazy that she demands, and she does this on your channel all the time.
She was rude to me. You think I didn't notice her being rude to me?
Yeah, she's so fucking rude to you.
I'm speaking. Excuse me, Ski. I'm speaking. I was
exactly.
Exactly.
And this is a person that on my life, I promise you, has never been able to on any panel ever.
That's what's funny. That's funny you say that on my life. You say that on my live stream. I thought Gotti was a live streamer all of a sudden and getting exclusive Michelle content. I was about to be jealous. She's like, on my live stream.
I heard some stuff about Gotti's car and stuff, so maybe she's got some stuff in the back stream that she feels, is more important, which life is more important than Michelle.
Absolutely.
So I think she probably did what she felt like she.
I mean, I would have liked to have. She didn't have to leave, is what I'm saying. She left on her own. I didn't get no money.
Oh yeah, I like her.
I wouldn't have kicked her. Yeah, she come back.
I mean, we kind of got off on the wrong foot because of I think some other stuff, but that was just ridiculous. So actually, Gotti Girl was the first person to ever like put my whole entire face out there. So everybody
run. Your picture. It was.
Yeah, because there was a time when way back when she had made a comment about she was going to maybe drop off, from streaming, and we both can understand that. And I made a comment like, then I think you should, and it hit her wrong. It hit her wrong, and I understand. And then the next morning I woke up, I'm like, damn, I'm famous. Like 007 was right there. There I was. So yeah, there's a picture of me.
So what if you? Yeah, that's kind of not cool.
Yeah, but we talked about it, and I got no problem with
it.
I don't have no problem.
Some videos of like falling in the snow off the bed. Somebody says on the comments.
You want to see those? You want to watch a video, Michelle?
Yeah. Or one of those where she's going ski, 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 ski. I mean, see, this is the thing. This is what you have to see.
Somebody's name. What is this guy? Oh, okay, I'm gonna put it on.
Put it on her videos.
Okay, let me find it.
Hey,
Is that Mama Randy?
Hey.
Yeah.
yes,
Oh, I love you.
I love you too. Nice to meet you, Noel.
Nice to meet you, too.
Oh, oops. There
Uh-oh.
goes.
Let me see
No,
your
yeah,
videos of
I'm trying to make the picture bigger.
on skate.
I fucked it up with the camera somehow. I think I turned it. There we go. All right. The videos.
See,
What's up,
I
Randy? How you doing?
I'm so proud of you kicking her down for $50. That's all right. I'm talking about $50 make you holla.
Yeah, I
Hell
mean
yeah.
that was the bonus. I was getting ready to do. It was becoming a snooze fest. I was about to fall asleep, and she would have kicked herself at that point. So
Poor
they just
Noel
exercised.
was just poor Noel just kept grabbing her head like, holy shit, what have I
I
got
know. I wanted to hold
to
her hand. I wanted to hold her hand and I couldn't get to her, you know?
She said it's stuck in her head now. That voice, it's going to be there forever.
Oh, bless her heart.
It's implanted now. Everyone turn
Miranda,
their.
what do you think about her electric bill?
She's a lie. She needs some alcohol.
She looked like she had plenty of it in her already. She's moving pretty
I
good too. Somebody with broken back and bones and everything.
I wanna know
Oh,
what
why not receipts tonight, Michelle? Mrs. Tomorrow, knucklehead. I'm over it.
It's always tomorrow.
Did that? I'll kick you from the chat for $5 next, Michelle.